What is that?
I think that is a camera.
This is my friend Jake, and even though he has 100 hours on Phasmophobia, he is a total noob. I think the last time this guy took this game seriously was back when the lobby used to look like this. However, after playing a game with him one day, it got me thinking. I have almost 3,000 hours in this game, over 100 speedrun world records, and I'm one of the highest levels in the entire game. Can I take all of this experience and coach him, a Phasmophobia noob, all the way up to completing the hardest challenge in the game, Apocalypse 3 on Sunny Meadows, and help him obtain his gold trophy? Honestly, I have my doubts, but that's not gonna stop me from trying. I pitched the idea to him and he agreed. So I got started on a plan right away on how I was gonna try and pull this off. The plan was simple. I was gonna start off by teaching him everything that he needed to know about every single item in the van and how to gather evidence and complete objectives. Then I was gonna teach him everything that there was to surviving hunts, and once he mastered those simple mechanics of the game, I was gonna start to introduce him to Nightmare, Insanity, and eventually Zero Evidence games to prepare him for Apocalypse 3. So with this plan in mind, we loaded our gear into the truck, selected Tanglewood, and went straight to work on trying to teach Jake the basics of Phasmophobia. Real quick before we go any further though, guys, we are less than 900 subs away from hitting 10,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world to me if you guys just took a second to subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys will know whenever I upload a new video. Alright, let's get back into the video because it was finally time to put this plan into action. It's exactly what I'd say if I was a good coach and stuck to the plan.
Turn brightness all the way up.
I completely forgot about the plan that we had made 30 minutes prior because I had to help him set up a brightness filter. So, being the great friend that I am, I thought the first thing I should try to teach him is how to loop the ghost.
No, he got me.
I'm gonna use a smudge for you. Oh,
Out of
shit.
sprint.
My bad. Oh, we're out of smudges. Okay, so I might have realized pretty quickly that this was not the best first step to take. We started from the beginning again, and this time I made sure to fully explain gathering evidence to him. 7 pieces of evidence, okay? EMF, spirit box, writing, dots, orbs, freezing, UV. Objectives. Detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone. There is 7 different crisp sessions, okay? See, sound cues is important to everything inside of this game. If there is a door touch or a light switch touch and there is no fingerprints, it is usually not UV. If it throws a ghost writing book on 3 evidences without writing in it, you can rule off ghost. You cannot get spirit box responses with the light on, okay? If you burn that near a ghost, it prevents it from hunting for a minute and 30 seconds. And the ghost tries to spawn within this white circle, the crucifix will burn and use one of the charges and prevent the hunt. Now that Jake understood some things, I wanted us to jump into a game together so I could see just how much he remembered. I wanted to see if he could find the ghost room and pieces of evidence all by himself. All right, grab whatever evidence pieces you want here. I'll grab the opposite of you. You're gonna go ahead and go inside, and I just want you to figure out the ghost room. You could use the mirror if you feel comfortable enough.
Okay. The bathroom.
All right, just go ahead and then look for the ghost room. All right, no spirit box.
Far from there.
All right.
Oh,
There's spirit box. It's that bathroom. There you go. And that's the bone, by the way. So this gives you like extra money and shit. So no UV, you can cross off UV because as you look inside your journal, so there's spirit box, right?
Yep.
Do you notice how that's not an option here with spirit box?
Yeah.
And you didn't get UV?
Yep.
So you can roll out UV here. I'm gonna go ahead and put down book for you. There's video camera and everything like that.
Not seeing any orb. I can't see the dots.
Hit F. So you notice how it turned on the light?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you something right now. Mares are not able to turn on lights.
Okay.
And also go back into your journal. Was that dots?
I think I might have been.
I'm gonna put in dots. You're looking for either Wraith or Diogen, okay? Holy f***, it just threw that book. All right, so notice how the book is over here and it's closed?
Yeah.
It threw the book. Put it back down. No ghost writing. What does that mean?
It's not ghost writing.
There you go. Cross it off.
It leaves us with a
Leaves
wraith.
you with a Wraith, okay? I think it probably is a Wraith. But there's one way to tell, and I am going to tell you the #1 way to test Wraith right now, okay? You're gonna grab salt. Wraiths are not able to step through salt. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it here, okay? And we're gonna start a hunt. Okay. We're gonna look at the salt. If the ghost walks over it and it doesn't... See, it's a Wraith. You're good. That looping spot is ass. I don't like that looping spot, as you can tell for obvious reasons. What I'm gonna do is I want you to start understanding some objectives. I'm gonna revive you. All right. So come over to your objective board. So we already repelled the ghost while it's chasing someone with an incense. Okay, that's a smudge. You got to get the ghost to blow out a firelight and detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the paramic. And then do you know what the firelights are? Those are the candles, the lanterns, the tier 3 lanterns. Okay. So pick up 2 of those and pick up a lighter. All right, so all you gotta do, this is a waiting game now for it to blow out the firelight. Well, I'm gonna have you work on the parabolic microphone next, okay? Go back down into the living room. So you can get parabolic responses with the tier 3 parabolic through floors, okay? Did you hear that noise right there? That like blowing out?
Yeah.
That means you got firelight. Remember, paramic is one of the worst objections in the game because it is literally just a waiting game. Need some fucking Jeopardy music. Hunting won't, that right there. That's the parabolic microphone set noise. All right, so you got the objective. I hope you're like not overwhelmed right now.
No.
Okay, go. You can go ahead and close the fan now because you got all objectives, everything like that. All right, so Wraith. Oh, you're not gonna get anything from this because it's a 0x multiplier. Okay.
Yeah.
And just like that, Jake, in a little under an hour after we started playing, identified the ghost correctly and got all 3 objectives on professional with a little bit of guidance from me along the way. Jake was actually really impressing me with how fast he was picking these things up. We hadn't even been playing for very long at this point, and he was remembering every single little detail I told him. He practically just completed 70% of a custom with professional difficulty-like settings all by himself. I could tell that Jake's confidence was starting to go up. He was starting to believe that this was going to be an easy challenge. So I decided to knock him down a level for a moment and decided to show him exactly what the end goal was. I put the lobby settings on 15x, the exact Apocalypse 3 settings that he'll have to run once he's ready to attempt his gold trophy, and threw him into Sunny Meadows just so he could see the disadvantages that he was going to have to play at.
I'm gonna put you on APOC 3. I just want you to see what makes this so difficult, okay?
Okay.
Walk around. You have 0 sprint. You
What
have none of this, okay? And this is the map that you gotta complete it on, by the way. This is floor 1. Okay? See all those rooms?
Mhm.
This is floor 2. This is eventually where you need to be, okay?
Holy sh!
Yeah, I'm putting it in perspective, but we're gonna get you here, okay? We're gonna get you here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start at amateur, right? And we're gonna work our way up slowly. We're gonna go to intermediate. We're gonna go to professional. We're gonna go to nightmare, which is 2 evidences. We're gonna go to insanity, which is 1 evidence, you know?
I don't think that Jake was feeling too confident anymore, but that was going to change. Now that he had a basic understanding of objectives and evidence gathering, I wanted to slowly start implementing some media into his gameplay. We hopped into Tanglewood, and I started to show him some videos to record, photos to take, and sounds to record.
There's something in this game called media, okay? So basically, if you go to your journal, go to media, you can get 5 different photos, 5 different videos, and 5 different sounds. You want to make these unique. We're gonna look for the bone real quick, okay? The bone is just it's a very easy photo. Here's the bone. Inside here. Take a photo of it, right click. Go to your journal. Do you see value $5? Most important thing is, do you see that unique right there? I'm gonna take a photo of it. Do you notice that one didn't count?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that one. Go ahead and pick up the bone. Oh wait, pull out your sound recorder. Do you hear the static and the arrow?
Yeah.
Follow that, and it's gonna lead you to the sound. And once the sound starts playing, hold down right click. If you hold down right click, you'll see it records. And you just wanna hold that down. Keep holding it down, and then eventually, once that sound finishes, it'll auto record, okay? Here's the mirror. This is a cursed possession. Take a photo of it. Boom. You got 2 photos already, okay? Here is an easy photo to take. Are you ready? Do you see how those are reading?
Mm-hmm.
Take a photo. Look in your journal. You can get photos of the ghost. You can get photos of burned crucifixes. I will get you a full list of all the media, by the way, that you could do.
Now at this point, I was pretty confident in Jake, and I was also very hungry. So I told Jake that I was gonna go make some mac and cheese while he played a solo game, but I'd be recording his gameplay, and honestly, it didn't go that bad.
All right, you're all good, man. If you have any questions, I have my headphones on, okay?
Why do I keep using them on accident? Pisses
By the
me
way,
off.
whenever you first go inside, you don't really need to bring a sponge immediately. On this at least, okay? Or
Okay.
this is a very good way to find the ghost room, by the way. Something else I should have explained. Can you come back to the van real quick? The hunts are based off the average sanity, okay? So you see how your sanity is 45% because you use the mirror? What you should do in the situation is just take some sanity pills. You gotta always pay attention to like your sanity and shit like that. Just make sure you're not within hunting range, kind of when you're like first going in and shit like that, okay?
With
Oh,
how the
wait.
game is now,
Hold
you're
on.
doing a lot better.
Sorry. Jake, get close to that ghost orb. Hold down right click. Get it centered. Sorry, get closer to it. That counts as a media for video, okay?
Okay.
Do you hear that motion sensor going off? That means the ghost is right
Yeah.
next to you. The fact that you're not getting spirit box and its ghost is right next to you, you could basically roll out spirit box right now.
Yeah. Well, through my book.
Click F to put it back down. No ghost running. Boom. There you go.
I think it might be freezing temps.
Dude.
Oh, there it is.
You got the repel objective, okay? And you have ghost event. Ghost event is either that air ball or you know when the ghost just kind of stands there and sings just like some shit. That's ghost event, okay? You have to be within 15 meters of the ghost and on the same floor as the ghost to get a ghost event, okay?
Is that not a ghost event?
Was that dots?
Yeah, I already had
No.
dots.
Nope, dots is not a ghost event. Always keep the ghost in your line of sight, by the way.
God damn.
Are you dead?
That was that hunt felt like that was like a 2-minute hunt. That was fucking crazy.
Oh, we're on professional now. So professional will the hunting is longer. So you notice how when you're running away, you kind of do like this, or like, and you're not always looking at the ghost.
Yeah.
So how I loop is I literally, you just keep it in your line of sight at all times. Say like the ghost like on this side, just keep it in your line of sight at all times, right? Say it starts coming back, just hold down A. You don't have to be just, you know. Also, what you could have done, you don't have to loop it. What you could have done is you could have smudged it, and you could have ran to a hiding spot, like a closet. You did great though. You figured out the ghost type, and you got all objectives.
Job not finished.
Hey, that's the attitude I like.
Not again.
Unfortunately though, Jacob bit off just a little bit more than he could chew. He tried to loop the ghost using the tips that we had went over earlier when we first started playing, but he just ended up dying to the ghost. I saw a lot of potential in his gameplay though. He was so close to completing his first solo game, and I really wanted him to get that confidence boost before we ended the first coaching session. So I told him to play one more solo game and that I'd help him at times when I was needed. And well, I'm just gonna let you guys watch to see how he does throughout this game.
Jake,
Yeah.
go into your media tab in your journal.
I'm locked in right now.
Oh shit, my bad.
Is that a fucking Wraith?
No, Wraith can't step through salt.
That's right, yeah. So can't be dots either. Maybe that can be tweak. 0.9, alright. These objectives are hard.
Here's what I'm gonna teach you, okay? I'm gonna bring in some crucifixes. You should have been able to get a video of that, I think. Or go to your left over here. Try to record this. There you go. And then we need a sanity below 25%, which I need to sit in here for. You're not gonna get it unless I sit in here. What's the ghost, Jake?
We got ourselves the twins.
Twins. The twins are they're an interesting one.
Just burnt the cross.
Yep. How the f did you learn to do the videos, by the way?
Taught me it.
But how'd you know what to record?
I just recorded what looked interesting, I guess.
Okay, that's fair. You should probably get inside a hiding spot. I used all 4 crucifixes. Jake, look at you fucking go, bro. I literally walked away. By the time I got back, you had it ruled down to 2 ghosts. You were collecting videos, and you would have had the average sanity below 25% if it wasn't for me being inside. How did that one feel?
That was a good one.
You're getting better.
And just like that, he successfully completed his first solo game. Overall, I was very impressed by how fast Jake was picking everything up. I've never seen a player pick up gathering evidence, objectives, and surviving a hunt as fast as he has. Before we ended for the day, I went ahead and showed Jake my no evidence guide video that covers all 24 ghosts on no evidence in just 13 minutes. And if this is something that you think would help you in your gameplay, then the link to it will be in the description down below, alongside with my Twitch and my Discord. Unfortunately though, because it was getting late and Jake had to work the next day, we had to call it here. However, I think he really made significant progress for someone just coming back to the game after 4 years.
Oh my, you're so. Go run. No, Banshee's normal speed. No, that's normal speed.
Yeah, no, that was a misclick too.
No.
You can't jump up the stairs!
No, why'd you bring the sponge in? Why'd you bring the sponge? Say a fucking prayer to whatever god you believe in.
Is it below freezing?
No, that's not.
Oh,
Run. Hide.